Alright, so now that we've had a few days to kind of digest and let the dust settle on the Season 2 announcements from the Tekken Talk, I just kind of want to go ahead and watch through this video. I somehow missed it, but this video is from IMOP. As you can see, it's 13 new gameplay details from the Tekken 8 Dev Talk. So we're going to go ahead and watch it, and I'm going to go ahead and give my thoughts on Season 2 and where it looks like it's going so far. There's many more things that are going to be revealed in this coming month in March, but for what it's worth, I am glad that we got at least some indication, some hints as to what Season 2 is going to look like. So let me go ahead and start playing the video, and I'll pause it as as the video goes along. So let's go ahead and get started here. So as you can see right here, this is a change that everybody has been wanting, and I'm actually really happy about this. So as you can see right here, Dragunov's QCF4 does not hit grounded anymore, and that's something that I think is great. That's good because that move is way too good. I think it's been nerfed like one time since the game came out, if I remember correctly, but that move is it's busted as heck, dude. It's a really good move. So the fact that it doesn't hit ground anymore in Season 2 is going to be great. Definitely an impressive move that needed to be toned down. So hey, good job to the team for this one. Here we can see that Nina has a new move. This right here, it looks like it incorporates, it doesn't look like it. It does incorporate her guns. Now, what I'm noticing immediately here is that it looks like this is a mid into mid. So as you can see right here, Nina does a knee, and then she shoots her guns, right? She shoots her guns, but look how low she is to the ground. Normally, this would be a different change. It would be different because Nina's gun attacks in Tekken 8 are all high. You could duck and punish them. But if this is a mid-mid, that's definitely different from what we have right now. So let me go ahead and look at that again. So you see right there, it's a mid right there, knee. Kind of stuns a little bit on block. Not really, but yeah, it gives you that. And then shoots the knee. It doesn't look natural. Looks like maybe they would be able to sidestep. I don't know, but fact is, new move, mid looks like it's that type of move. 14 frame heat engager for Anna. So as you can see, her booty bump is 14 frame heat engager. So already I'm happy about that. I expected that to be a heat engager. It just looks like a move that would be a heat engager. Her booty bump, iconic move for Anna, very in tune with her personality, her character. So I'm glad that that's a heat engager. So it's going to be pretty tight and satisfying. I'm going to have a good time punishing people with that move. It's just a really satisfying move to hit. So 14 frame heat engager off the booty bump. This one right here. This is interesting to me because as you can see, Zafina has a new install mechanic. Now, there was nothing explained, like they didn't touch on this, but I'm wondering how this is going to work. I might be looking too much into this, but the fact that they showed this clip with Claudio, it kind of leads me to believe that her install might behave a little bit like Claudio's blue hand. Starburst, when he activates Starburst and has the glowing hand, it might behave a little bit similar to that. Like I said, there was no further information given on that install mechanic. But at this point, anything that Zafina gets, to me, I'm happy with it because she's a unique character. You can make her work. Every character in this game, Tekken 8, is viable. But Zafina is definitely on the weaker side in Tekken 8 compared to what she was in Tekken 7. So this new install mechanic is of interest to me. It's really interesting. I wonder what's going to happen with it. Maybe power-ups, Azazel, something along those lines. We'll probably figure out more in the next Tekken Talk. But overall, new install mechanic for Zafina. I'm okay with that. Seems interesting. All right, now as an Azucena main, up forward 2, as you can see right here. This move in Season 1 right now, it does a counter hit. If you get that on counter hit, you can get a full launch off it. But in Season 2, what's going to happen is that now the animation has changed. So as you can see, she did a forward 2 on Leo, and Leo staggered a little bit, right? As you can see, right there. Let me see, hold up. And go back to it. Right there. So you see, a forward 2 hits. Leo staggers, puts one knee to the ground. If she gets back up, and then Asusena is able to continue. With the new change, so in season 1, 3-3, her 14 frame punish is just a regular attack. But in season 2, what you're going to see here is it's now a heat engager right there. And so it looks like what's going to happen is that up forward 2 into 3-3 is going to be a guaranteed mini combo of sorts. So you can see right there, 3-hit combo for 45 damage. So that's going to be really interesting. I like that now the 3-3 14 frame punish is going to be a heat engager. I think that's fair, especially because of what she got taken away. And it's and you'll see right here eventually. We're talking about power crushes, but let's just watch the video. Running 3-2. This I didn't notice at first. Someone pointed it out to me in chat. Is that I don't know how I missed it, but Asusena is running 3-2. It now is go into stance. Now I'm wondering if we'll have a choice to go into stance or not. You know what I'm saying? Because like is it gonna be one of those moves where it's automatically, it leaves you in stance, or will you have to do running 3-2, hold forward, and then it goes into Liberator stance? I think if we got the option, it would be, I would like to have the option of going into stance or not. But at this point, running 3-2 being the move that it is, any type of adjustment that is a buff, I'd be down for it 100%, you know what I'm saying? So we didn't get to see the block properties on this, because right now it's +2 on block, while running 3-2 for Asusena is not very good. It's only +2. So I assume that with this, the frame data has to be adjusted. I would assume, right? Or maybe not. We'll just have to see what it is like when this move gets blocked and then you go into stance. But overall, running 3-2 going into stance, I'm excited for that change. I think it makes sense. It just looks like something that should have gone into stance from the beginning. But yeah, so I'm happy about this change. So let's go ahead and move on.
Many characters have their unique stances.
All right, this one right here. So as you can see, this is something that's going to be adjusted in season 2. Essentially, what's going to happen is that some characters have stances and they're going to be able to heat burst out of it. And we can see that example is Athena right here. So as you can see, she's going to launch Claudia, Scarecrow, 2+3, heat burst right there.
So that they can activate the heat smash and heat burst.
And also what this means is that characters from stance will be able to do heat smash. Asusena can already do that. Zafina already has a heat smash from Scarecrow. So now I'm wondering if this, as you can see in this video, Zafina's the example that's being used. So she's using her regular heat smash, right? So you can see she heat burst and then heat smash right there. So I'm wondering if this means that Zafina's Scarecrow heat smash is going to be a new command. So for example, it might be Scarecrow down 2+3, and that goes for her low heat smash. You know what I'm saying? Because right now she has 2, one from regular stance and one from Scarecrow. So I'm wondering, and it would make sense if that would be the case, if they have Scarecrow 2+3 be regular heat smash, and then down 2+3 be the low hitting heat smash. I think that would be how it works. Because if they take it away from her, that'd be weird as heck. But I think it comes down to an input. But yeah, that's going to be interesting. Chip damage looks like it's being reduced. So season 1 has 19 damage. Season 2 is going to have 15. I think it should still be lower. I don't think 15 is enough. It should still be a little bit lower. But any type of adjustment to chip damage making it less is, at this point, we'll take it. But I think it should have been lower. And then it also depends on whether your opponent has rage or not. You know what I'm saying? So that's also something that is you got to take into account as well. Now this is the big one right here that everybody has been wanting. So in season 2, Power Crush moves that are heat engagers will no longer heat engage. It's going to be removed from all characters. So the video says all characters, but the actual Tekken talk itself said certain characters. So I don't know if that means like literally all characters or certain characters under specific situations. I know that if a heat engager comes from stance, then and it's a power crush, that's still going to be in the game. But they're talking about just standing power crushes. So as you can see, Asusena right here, forward 1+2 is a heat engager for her right now currently. but that's not going to happen anymore. So it's just going to be a straight up heat engager. Overall, this is a good change. It's going to be healthy for the game. And like I said, in turn, people who are going to get their heat engagers from Power Crush removed, they're going to have something given to them. So it's a give and take type of situation. You know, Asusena got 3/3 heat engager, but got forward 1+2 taken away. Overall, we're going to have to wait and see how that plays out for all the characters. But Power Crush heat engagers being removed, I think it's a good decision. Everybody's been wanting it. It's a fair decision. It's going to be good overall. It's gonna suck. You know, like sometimes you punish Paul's Death Wish with like forward 1+2. If you have heat, you get 2-hit combo essentially. Now you're only going to be able to get forward 1+2, and that's it. But it is what it is. So overall, good change for the competitive nature of the game. Heat dash, holding down forward, go into crouch. You know, we got a glimpse of that in the Season 2 teaser at the TWT. But as you can see, heat dash will be able to go into crouch. And this is going to be really effective for certain characters. You know, they're using Anna as an example because she has a full crouch mix-up game. You know, she has her launcher for full crouch. She could go into mid attacks, standing launchers from that. So, good character to use to showcase this example with. Some characters are probably going to be worse than others. So already I'm thinking about Yoshimitsu. Yoshimitsu, heat engager. If he goes into full crouch, he has access to unblockable sword sweep. That move, honestly, I can make a whole video out of that move. But if that's the case, I hope that they I hope that they make the recovery on unblockable sword sweep worse. Because if that move is so good, if that move whiffs, it should be death. It should be death on whiff, essentially. Like he should be minus infinity. You know, like it should be death. He recovers way too quickly from that. So overall, yeah, that's something that's a little bit worrying, but we'll have to wait and see. Sidestep from crouch is going to be interesting because now you could sidestep into the foreground from crouching moves. As you can see, Jin was able to sidestep into the foreground after down 2 from Dragunov. So what this means is that players are going to have to invent or they're going to have to rethink their strategies, their flowcharts from a full crouch move. So whereas, you know, as this example, Dragunov did down 2 into while standing 4, now that players are going to be able to sidestep it, they're going to have to rethink, okay, I can no longer just get that for free. I need to think about what I can do to adjust with these changes. You know, characters like Law will have to do that, and whatever, you know what I'm saying? So it's going to be interesting. This is just, you know, talking about the stage selection or swap position selection in the game. This one right here, this is a good change because it's going to be easier to sidestep moves. So we're using Law as an example, and I can't tell you how many times I've tried to sidestep that move only to get clipped by it because you have to time it specifically, and moves in this game already track really well. So yeah, the timing for sidestepping is crazy in this game. So what's going to happen is that you're going to be able to buffer sidesteps, right? So now you don't have to wait for a strict timing in order to sidestep. So that's going to be really good and a much needed change because like I said, like so many times I've gotten clipped by moves that I should have been able to sidestep, but because the timing is so strict, it just didn't work, as you can see in this example right there that they showed. So this is going to be pretty good. I'm looking forward to it, and yeah, again, it's going to be more adjustments for players. They can't really just throw out strings like that anymore.
It's going to be, you know, version 2.00 is what we're starting with, and it kicks off, believe it or not, April 1st.
And then April 1st, yeah, they're talking about that. Battle adjustments. Yeah, but overall, I think that pretty much covers it. Overall, from what we saw, these are just a few changes that are going to be in Season 2. It's just a teaser. From what I see so far, I like the direction that things are going, but we have to wait for the Tekken Talk in March to really get a better idea of what's going to happen. And I think they said there's going to be like 1,500 changes overall for like everybody. So honestly speaking, at this point, you know, at this point, it's going to sound weird, but at this point, you might as well just play the game as without any stress until April 1st, because if you're labbing, like all of that is going to change. So at this point, I'm just going to say it. I'm not labbing. I'm just playing for fun. I'm learning as I play the game, but I'm not labbing specific scenarios and situations anymore, because I know that's all going to go away starting in March 31st or April 1st. So yeah, overall, I'm excited for season 2. It is going to be I think that I've said it's going to be like the make or break for people if they want to keep playing. But overall, I think it's so far I'm liking the direction things are going. But of course, we need to find out more. Anyway, I'm going to call it here for this review video of my thoughts on season 2 thus far. Let me know what you think. And other than that, just gotta wait for the new Tekken Talk next month. But beyond that, hope you guys have a good day. Stay safe out there. Take care. And I'll see you in the next video.